baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you the making my temperature rise. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. $1,000 I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I give banky, oh no, 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 no. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding. And of course, San Antonio, they are way behind in their conference. Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Pelicans head coach Willie Green raves about Brandon Ingram. He said, Brandon's otherworldly talented, has an extremely high basketball IQ. He's a great teammate, a great human being. It's just fun to be around him, to coach him, and to learn from him. BA, two-way street.
Hey, doesn't get much better than that, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, in at forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Jones comes with a double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Sohan. Back to Pirtle. And here's Jones. Outside Johnson. The three is up. The Pelicans pull it in. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now here's Jones. 13 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Sohan. Outside Jones. Shoots over Valanciunas. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Williamson misses. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that one's good.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line. Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, plenty of daylight on that shot. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game to go grab something?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet.
That's not good. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. McCollum's got his third basket on the night right there.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Vassell. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 15-6 run. There's McCollum with the three. And another three for New Orleans.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Vassell. Jones up top. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Question mark about Sohan. Can he stretch the floor for you? Well, there's his answer.
And here's Ingram outside. perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
McCollum against Jones. Pass to Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McCollum against Vassell. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
McCollum against Jones. From deep, Johnson. Valanciunas with a rebound.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
From the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Jones finds Vassell. And here's Johnson. They need this, and it's rejected.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist from Jones. Ingram's got 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Second, New Orleans.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Jones. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. Let's take a look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Vassell passes to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell, defended by Jones. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Jones got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williamson misses. San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Jones with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Vassell outside. Stolen by Jones. There's the triple. And another three for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, the Spurs shooting has not been great early. Just 27% out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson on target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Jones against McCollum, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Roby, he's checked in for Pirtle. To the inside. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 7 points.
That's a great pass by Roby, just strong, and he keeps scanning the floor to find someone open.
There's McCollum with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
McCollum against Jones. Deflected.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hayes for 3. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
First one falls. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Graham.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for McCollum. And he makes both free throws. Here's Alvarado checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Richardson against Ingram with a 9-footer. And that one's long. Here's Jones. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the 3 off target. Here's Langford. He's guarded by Nance. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. No good that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by Roby. And for San Antonio, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. To the paint. Here's Langford. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And the basket is good. Ingram's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Jones from outside. And No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Nance. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
Well, the unique skill set of Nance Jr. there. We know he can get up and dunk, but he handles the ball well and can set up teammates and make something happen.
They swipe it. Here's Ingram. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 12 points for him.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Langford. Outside Johnson. Screen by Roby. From 9 feet out. That one goes. Count it.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
The baseline J is on the way. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
Capable from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
Down low. And Collins with the slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Hey, shot's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Wing shot on the way. And that one's good. Ingram's got 14 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Richardson, the pass to Collins. From deep, Johnson. Jones grabs the board. On offense, here are the Pelicans. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it again. Shot is good by Nance.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Shooting for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Now here's Richardson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's a screen by Jang. Here's Johnson. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in.
Bates Diop.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 4 on the clock. He drops it from range.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
Ram for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
He got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
San Antonio's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Keita Bates-Diop. Also Doug McDermott out there. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
For 3, McCollum. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Spurs shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Vassell with it. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. 11 feet out, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. With the floater, and it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got 11 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Vassell. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
Is passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Pelicans good for 2. For San Antonio, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Vassell. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Vassell's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Jones. Pass to Dieng. Now here's Jones. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Jones finds Vassell. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Knicks, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
Now here's Jones. 11 points in the game. 11 feet out. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Daniels. He's got 5. And it's all from 3-point range. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. To end the run. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Graham, that's good.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss. A fun fact about Devontae Graham while we're here. In 2021, he set the record for the longest buzzer-beating, game-winning shot in history. That one came from 61 feet.
New Orleans calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The 4th spot held by the Pelicans.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Pelicans shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. There's McCollum with the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Vassell against Graham. Uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got 18 points in the game.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
There's McCollum with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Just just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's blocked. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Pass to Sohan. And here's Vassell. Graham covering. Just 5 on the clock. Vassell against Graham. Vassell can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And that one's good. Ingram.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
New Orleans calls timeout. Richardson's checked in for San Antonio. And he drops him first.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Both shots good from the stripe. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Langford's checked in for Vassell. Here's Langford. McCollum defends. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Langford. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Langford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio. Shoots from 14. Shot is good by Langford.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And it's Langford missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Trains the triple. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving him so many clean looks.
Here's Langford. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Great job by Graham. Got right into position and came up with the block.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Langford. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Richardson against Graham. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Graham's got 21 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Here's Langford. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. McCollum outside. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives. San Antonio calls timeout. he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for McCollum. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. New Orleans on D. Here's Langford. Pass to Richardson. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Pirtle. And Ingram with the block.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
Hayes for 3. And he can't get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Jones with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And they double up Graham. Here's Ingram. And Langford pulls it down. San Antonio shooting 40% in the second quarter so far.
2 minutes.
Right side Johnson. Looking to end the drought. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 14 points.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Graham. Rebound San Antonio. 1:19 left in the first half. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
VA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Well, the Spurs shooting around 41%. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Outside Richardson. Pass to Langford. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Good recognition from the 2-guard. Richardson demonstrating remarkable initiative to get that pass over.
Here's Graham. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Langford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Larry Nance picks one up.
4th team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Romeo Langford, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And the Spurs making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Hayes misses. Outside Richardson. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Eight seconds left in the second. 4 seconds left. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 9 points in the quarter.
No one's stopping Brandon Ingram when he's in that pull-up game. He's just too long.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the San Antonio Spurs. So they're at the bottom of a pretty deep hole. Think they can climb out, Dr. Ronio?
Well, in the game of basketball, Ernie, anything is possible. Look, teams even manage to beat me every once in a while.
Yeah, that's true. Like some of us even beat Shaq 4 times in a row in a finals game.
Kenny.
Series.
When you leave today, watch out.
I'm just saying.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the San Antonio Spurs.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jones and Ingram run the wings. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's McCollum at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Johnson finds Pirtle. Here's Sohan, covered by Williamson. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. Valanciunas covering, and he comes up with a bucket. Pirtle's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And here's Jones. Williamson against Jones. And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist of the night. Jones against McCollum. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Over Ingram. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 18 points in the game.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
And he stays with it. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
My favorite part of Zion's game is just how efficient this guy is when he's healthy. And this guy shot 61%. He's always attacking the paint, and there's just no one like him in the league.
First free throw is good. Well, with Zion, during that 2020-21 season, he was super effective over a long stretch, Brent.
BA, such a tease. Zion with over 20 points and better than 50% field goal shooting from the field for 25 straight games. That is hard to do. The only other guy to do that, one Shaquille O'Neal, which makes some sense because Zion, man, he can dominate in the inside like the Shaq Diesel.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
Johnson, that's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Vassell passes to Pirtle. Down low. Here's Jones. Count that bucket. Jones has got 13 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Yep, that one goes.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Ingram against Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Picked by Pirtle. Outside Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Williamson. Offensive rebound. The shot's good.
Yeah, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. For 3, McCollum doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Right side Johnson. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Over Jones. Williamson inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Zion Williamson go to the line here. It's on Devin Vassell. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That's good from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Now here's Jones. Collins finds Vassell. Picked it out of midair. Now here's Williamson. The 3. Valanciunas down low. He's guarded by Vassell. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. They shoot again. Pass to Jones. He on the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Jones has got 11 points.
And Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Valanciunas. Williamson for 3. Again, Williamson missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
That's good from Jones. And the assist by Johnson. 15 points in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Over to the wing for 3. Collins. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got 9 rebounds now. Jones from outside. Here's Valanciunas. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Collins with a screen on Jones. Johnson passes to Collins. Williamson with it. Picked up by Collins. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot that time not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Right wing. Here's Daniels. They grab their own miss. Here's Valanciunas. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. To the paint. Here's Roby. Nails the baby hook.
That's a good shooter, close to the hoop. Nice touch as Roby got the ball down there.
New Orleans calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Jang, he's checked in for Collins. McDermott comes in for Johnson. Richardson's checked in for Vassell. And Langford subbed in for Jones. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Jang.
3 seconds.
Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Shooting for San Antonio, Gorgie Jang. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Langford. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3. Dang, shot is off. Here's Daniels. The 3. And McDermott pulls it down. Richardson against Nance. Pass to Langford. 4-3. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Alvarado. Nance with it. He's against Jay. Fades away. Rebounded by Roby.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And McDermott with a slam.
Assisted.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. From the high post. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Langford going inside. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And the Pelicans shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
And the Pelicans shooting it well at 59%. Here's Hayes. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Well, the Spurs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Inside. Roby's shot is good. Roby's got 4 points in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Shot is up. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Here's Langford. 14 points for him. Pass to Richardson. Now McDermott. McDermott with a slam.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play. Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Richardson, no good.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Hayes misses.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Langford. Shot blocked. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Langford. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Alvarado. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to McDermott. Nance against Richardson. And Hayes comes to help. Here's Roby from downtown. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nance outside. Three-pointer, no good. Spurs shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Here's Jang. Here's Roby. Rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And there it is for him. McDermott outside. No good from outside. And so it's New Orleans way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision making. That takes great recognition. And that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Zach Collins out there with Keita Bates-Diop. Then there's Doug McDermott, and it's Langford in at the 1. Here's Langford. There's the 3. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over Collins. Rebound San Antonio. Pass to Langford. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Collins for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. That shot missing. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Count it.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Ram for 3. And McDermott pulls it down. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Langford. Launches a 3. No good. And for the Pelicans, their shooting is around 55% so far. Releases. With the tip.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Langford. Rebounded by New Orleans. Nance has got 8 rebounds in the game. The shot from 20 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. And for San Antonio, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Bates-Diop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And he makes a first. Temple's checked in for Nance. So he gets them both. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Graham misses.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Romeo
knocks it down from distance.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pulls up. Graham misses. The Spurs have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Bates-Diop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And it's Temple missing. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Pelicans shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he gets it to go.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, B.A.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And San Antonio has possession to the middle. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. And McDermott pulls it down. McDermott's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score in.
Offensive rebound. Here's the second effort, and he lays it up and in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's Langford missing. New Orleans calls timeout.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans New Dance Team. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans New Dance Team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, obviously, he doesn't like losing. They dropped 3 in a row coming into this one. He took it on himself and put a stop to that streak. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 21.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Graham misses. And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Down low, here's Collins. Basket counts. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Alvarado, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Langford. On the wing, McDermott. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
I don't think there's a spot on the floor that Doug McDermott doesn't feel comfortable gunning from.
Here's Temple. Hernan Gomez inside. Collins there. Hernan Gomez, no good. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Outside Jones. Pass to Langford for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
3.
New Orleans is shooting 52% from the floor so far. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Shoots over Collins. Hernan Gomez, no good. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a solid 47%. Jones with the ball. Knocked loose. And it's the Pelicans on the break from outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. McDermott with the ball. And it's Graham picking him up. Here's Langford. Collins outside. Here's Jones. Pelicans cleared away. Graham's got 4 rebounds in the game. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brett?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Graham. Some changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Williamson is subbed in for Temple. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jang's checked in. Spurs shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. To the inside. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot from 20 feet out. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Murphy. Lets the 3 fly. And another shot. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Bates Diop. Jones up top. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, BA, I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too.
Well, New Orleans shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pulls it. Valanciunas, good.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Outside Jones. From 11 feet away. And again, it's San Antonio converting. Here's Graham. Bates Diop with a rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Langford. No one covering. 26 points for him.
Trey Jones.
Pelicans shooting a low 26% on the 4th. Graham for 3. Bates Diop with a rebound. Bates Diop's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Collins. Pass to Jang. Now here's Jones. Here's Collins. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Graham. And the shot falls short that time. The Spurs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for C.J. McCollum.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Shooting for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. And the Pelicans making a change here. Good on both. Here's Alvarado. 56 seconds left in the game. Over Jones. And it's Alvarado missing. So it's San Antonio now. To the right side. Here's Jang. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New Orleans calls timeout. They're in front by 31. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Graham. And again, New Orleans, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. Outside Jones. Pass to Langford. Puts up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Alvarado. Over Collins. And it's Alvarado missing. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.